The answer to one of the most current questions. How will I understand that hypnosis has started to work and I have started to change? Answer. You will see that there will be tangible changes in your behavior and outlook on life, and they will appear usually after 3 to 5 sessions. After repeating sessions with the same setup 3-5 times in a row, you will begin to notice partial or general improvements. For some, it is enough to repeat the installation 1-2 times to get a great result. Even if it is about you, it is recommended to use the sessions 7 times in a row for a long-lasting result. Otherwise, 12 repetitions may be required. Remember, hypnosis, unlike drugs that work worse with repeated courses, as a result of which you need to increase the dose, hypnosis works in the opposite way. I emphasize and repeat, it works in the opposite way than drugs. The more you use it, the stronger and longer lasting the effect. Do not underestimate the power of repetition. Remember, one session takes only 20-25 minutes, no more. Don't worry if you're still smoking or eating donuts after your first session. Everything will come later. Of course, you have accumulated a problem for years. Its solution is not visible immediately, but after some time. Yes, wealth building takes longer for results to become apparent. Suggestions for establishing make more money work at the subconscious level, at the level of belief in money. When attitudes change, it takes time for life circumstances to change. Be sure that if you listen to the installations in a soothing voice in a calm environment, you entered a state of hypnosis with your eyes open. And remember that even a mild stage of hypnosis can be enough to influence attitudes on your subconscious mind and to initiate tremendous changes in your life. The feeling of a state of hypnosis is an indicator of a rare deep stage of hypnosis and is not always felt in lighter stages. Certainty that you were hypnotized during the session. You may stumble or mispronounce the words you are listening to. If this happens, you have reached some depth of the hypnotic state. You will understand that work with hypnosis is progressing successfully if during the session you notice that you are slurring words, your attention is strained, you are upset by strong emotions, etc. When using hypnosis, you don't need to seek conviction to prove something to yourself. If you meet them, you can reach a state of hypnosis while listening. Listen carefully to be successful in the goal you start. Magical hypnosis session. Let's start. Relaxed. Close their eyes. Sit comfortably, relax, focus on the sensations of your body. You hear a slow and pleasant voice. Your body slows down, as if everything is moving in slow motion. With every word which you hear, and with each sound that I utter, you feel more and more relaxed and calm. Minute by minute your mind becomes as clear as the surface of a quiet and peaceful mountain lake. While yours is being cleaned mind, you use imagination to relax more deeply. You imagine yourself sitting in a comfortable chair on a beautiful seashore and reading. With side vision, you see the golden sand surrounding you and the waves crashing onto the shore. You can hear the slight rhythmic sound they make. You feel how the humid sea air blows over your body. You feel warm the sun on the skin. You feel a golden touch to the scalp that relieves excess tension. It seems that all your thoughts have now slowed down as you focus on the warmth of the sun on your face, on your cheeks, on your ears and around your chin. A healing light seems to caress your neck and warm your throat, allowing the words to flow easily and effortlessly, as if hundreds of tiny fingers of light are massaging your shoulders and upper back. When you relax, waves of warmth and relaxation cascade down your hands and out through your fingers. When you do slow breath and exhale, you feel a relaxation fill your chest. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Golden yellow glow fills your solar plexus when you do another deep breath and exhalation. You feel calm, deep peacefulness, which fills the area of your stomach. You mentally study your hips, pelvis and buttocks, and gently remove any tension or anxiety with a stream of light. You look at your feet. They turned red from the sunlight flowing through them. Your legs are so relaxed. Even the feet and fingers feel warm and relaxed. While you are basking in the wonderful sun, you mentally close your eyes. You take 3 slow, deep breaths. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. You feel solitude and peace, and allow the sound of the voice you hear to calm your mind and body. You have the opportunity to remember school, how you rested after school, to remember summer vacations. You take your time, and now deepen the state of hypnosis. You feel solitude and peace, and allow the sound of the voice you hear to calm your mind and body. You mentally close your eyes. You take 3 slow, deep breaths. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Your subconsciousness, for your safety, monitors everything that happens around you. Imagine, how do you check your body to make sure you are completely relaxed? The muscles are relaxed. Let your mind relax too. Do you imagine approaching the high of a modern and well-known house? You pass through a revolving door and enter a magnificent lobby. Inside the building stands a strong, armed guard, who protects him from uninvited guests. The guard looks at you sternly, but then he recognizes you, the owner of the building. The security guard works for you. You nod to him with satisfaction and head to the elevator. You see your reflection in the mirror surface of the elevator door. You look at yourself calmly and confidently. You click on the arrow pointing down, and the elevator doors open. Do you feel safe? When you enter the spacious, luxurious elevator car, you return to the panel of buttons, which indicate floor numbers. You press the button 10 to descend 10 floors below ground level. The 10 button lights up, and the elevator doors close. The elevator cabin begins to move gently through the long, deep mine. You watch the numbers change on the indicator above the door. Each number lights up at the moment when the elevator passes past the specified floor. While the numbers are changing, you feel that you are diving into a wonderful place inside yourself, deep below the surface. 1. You look at the numbers. While the elevator is moving down, you relax deeper and deeper with each digit. 2. Penetrate below the surface of this huge structure, deeper below the surface. 3. At the time you reach the number 10, you will be hypnotized. 4. You will be hypnotized and open for useful installations. 5. You feel. What are you going down without effort? 6. Still watching the change of numbers above the door, which change one after the other. 7. Moving deeper and deeper. A feeling of peace and deep relaxation envelops you. 8. Are you safe? You feel calm. Moving down. Below. Deeper down. 9. You can afford it easily to enter a state of hypnosis. 10. The elevator cab stops gently. You reach your destination. When the door opens, walking down the corridor, you will enter comfortably furnished office. A burning log in the fireplace crackles and scatters sparks, as if welcoming you. You approach a cozy chair and sit down. You take a book from a small table near the chair. You open the book and start reading. The words are meant for you, and they seem to jump from the pages of the book directly into your mind. And this is what it says. Now you are hypnotized. You will listen to great installations for self-improvement. The mind begins to focus on your goal, which you have chosen for this session. Settings, which you hear and imagine in your mind. is an extension of your focused mind. You believe in yourself, in what you are. You hear a wonderful tune. It takes deep roots in your mind, and immediately becomes active. Each time listening to this induction into a state of hypnosis, you will immerse yourself in it more and more deeply. Now your mind begins to focus on the purpose of this session. You take your time, and now you will deepen the state of hypnosis. Do you imagine standing in front of the school board? See yourself holding a piece of chalk in one hand. In the other hand, hold a sponge for erasing. To the best of your ability, you imagine yourself drawing a letter now, A, on the board. You mentally see how your hand moves. You write the letter in your own handwriting. Now you imagine that you are erasing the letter, and with the lip that you hold in the other hand, so that the board becomes clean. Now you imagine how you start to write a letter on the board, B, in his own handwriting, and imagine it. You know that you can visualize well, and that there is no difference what exactly to visualize. For example, you will continue to represent writing the letters of the alphabet on the board. With each letter which you write and erase, you allow yourself to relax more. You will do it slowly and carefully, so that each letter comes to life in front of your imagination loop. You will continue this until you get to writing and erasing the letter F. Now you continue and write the letter B. Erase the letter B. Now write the letter C. You relax more deeply. Erasing the letter C. You start writing the letter D. Deep calm covers your whole body. Erase the letter D. You feel calm and balanced. Write the letter E. You are very relaxed. Erase the letter E. And finally, with writing the letter F, you plunge into a state of hypnosis. Now you are deeply hypnotized. You are open to positive changes. Now you are ready to give your inner mind useful attitudes. Imagine that you have a clock on your head near your forehead, which counts the passage of time, the course of your life. You start them in the opposite direction. Our hands and time for your body went back. You become young, slim and healthy again. And this clock will run like this forever. You are very determined and confident. You want, and you will succeed in achieving your goal, personal or professional. Imagine that your heart is the heart of a lion. Imagine that you have wings like an eagle. You imagine that you are as wise as an owl. You imagine that you are as determined as a bull. You can achieve, and you will succeed in any endeavor, and nothing and no one will stop you. You are destined for success. You are made for success, and you know that success can be achieved. There is no such thing as failure. There is only the result. But you have to try to find it. You must knock, so that the door opens before you. That is why you take measures to resolve any issues. And when the result is not the same, what did you want? You have strength and experience and are trying to achieve the task you set before yourself again. You imagine that your goal is a goal that you will achieve. Imagine that you are a shooter, and you become a skilled sharpshooter. You know your goal and will pursue it. You learned how to shoot an arrow straight at the target. Even if you don't hit the target the first time. Even if you didn't hit the target at all. Alright. This is just the result. You can take another shot. You can take another arrow. And you keep aiming. And keep firing arrows. Until you hit the target. Until you are satisfied. And your goal will be achieved. With every arrow you shoot, increases the chance Your conscious and subconscious work together, changing and recalculating the chances of hitting the target. To achieve your goal, success. You know what you want. You will go to it. You make your mind, emotions and body work for what you want. And now you will gather all the forces and people who will help you. The universe and life itself is on your side. You are supported from above and below, left and right, front and back, inside and outside. You don't talk about your goal. You don't tell anyone about it except the one who directly helps you. You keep quiet about your goal even among friends and family. If possible, you do this in order to keep your inner fire, your concentration on achieving success. You don't need anyone's opinion or comment, because you know what you want, and you believe you can do it. Get it, achieve it. That's why you don't talk about your goal until you reach it. Only those who directly help you know. Nothing happens if you do nothing. Success will come to you if you go for it. So you take the next step to achieve the ultimate goal. After this session you will be thinking about the next step. What is he like? What can you do to bring your goal closer? These suggestions are intended for your benefit. Enter directly into your subconscious mind, where are accepted. These thoughts take root, firmly fixed, deep, to your inner mind. They stick in your memory and stay with you for a long time. They help you change what you want to change for your own good. And these new thoughts help you start changing what you want to change. And these changes allow you to enjoy your life more and more. Imagine that you are standing in front of a wonderful door made of silver and inlaid with precious stones. You open the door with your key. When you open this door, you see the treasure room. The room is filled with open chests filled with treasures, gold and silver coins, shining rubies, emeralds, sapphires and other precious stones. In this room there is a wonderful stunning chandelier made of diamonds. It emits a bright light that reflects off coins and stones. The walls of the room are beautifully decorated with tapestries. You, looking at the image, you understand that you are depicted on the tapestries. You imagine that you earned all this. This is your room with all its contents. In the center of the room there is a table with excellent drinks and delicious food. There is a large golden bowl on the table. You take the golden cup and see your own reflection in the polished gold. Now you are drinking from the cup of wealth. And that goodness tastes great. You feel so good, so happy, because you have your treasury. All its contents are intended to serve you. You live in a rich universe. You allow yourself to have this abundance. You become aware of the wealth that surrounds you and you allow yourself to live in this wealth. This wealth, when you easily get, you can easily give to others, so that they too can share the abundance of the earth and the universe. You accept material values with joy and gratitude. You are open to doing more. You are open to all convenient opportunities. You carefully and wisely decide how to approach the task at hand. You imagine people and circumstances that will help you reach your goal. You feel a strong desire to get what you want. You will get what you want, as much as you want, in a decent way. Now you direct your thoughts and tune into to get the planned result. You let your creative mind to guide you. Generate more materially. You are determined to succeed. You can trust your experience. You have had to rely on yourself many times before. Sometimes in the small, and sometimes in the big. It's interesting how many different situations there could be in which you could hope for yourself. You believe in change, in your goals, in the fact that no matter how many questions there are as many different answers to them. Nothing, with the help of your various sensations, you will become even more pleasant, more comfortable and calmer. Maybe you will remember your suggestions, and maybe. But the main thing is your feelings. Something may come to mind, to then slowly settle in the brain. Of course, it is already firmly established there. Consciousness of what should you start deeply. Breathe deeply, and you will again be able to experience the same blissful state in which you are at this moment. You set aside this time just for yourself. And as you train, you will be able to make sure that if the need arises, it will be much easier for you every time. Or maybe not easier. To enter a state of trance as the present natural state. You may discover the ability to enter an even deeper trance at times. In a moment. Not yet, but as soon as you are ready, I will start counting from 1 to 5 and you will wake up from hypnosis on the count of 5. When I count to 5, you will fully wake up. 1. Start to wake up from hypnosis. 2. You begin to be aware of your surroundings, feeling pleasure, safety and convenience. 3. Looking ahead, you are waiting for positive results from the hypnosis session. 4. Feel refreshed and optimistic. 5. Now you are fully awake.